My name is Takaaki Ohyama. I'm from Tokyo National Institute of Infectious Disease and National Institute of Public Health。上は国立感染症研究所、下は国立保健養科学院というところなんですよね。The National Institute of Infectious Disease is in the Shinjuku. It's just across the Waseda Universities. And Public Health, it's in Saitama. Saitama Wako City. Wako City is just outskirts of Tokyo area. And so today Thursday, and next week Thursday. So today and next week I'll be here to talk about some sort of infectious disease in general, and also field epidemiology itself. What I want to convey to you and give you some information or give you some lecture is about some sort of infectious diseases or infectious disease in general. I believe many of you have a background knowledge about infectious diseases. I'll give you some basic ideas of how to get some infectious disease control among human population in general itself. And epidemiology. I believe you had a lecture about epidemiology, right? And exam soon or already finished? Anyway, so exam, have a lecture about epidemiology of biostatistics. どうですかね? So what is some idea about epidemiology or biostatistics? Many times I ask this question to the researchers or some students who are focusing on the research science or so. So those of you answered research, epidemiology or biostatistics is some sort of tool of research. どうですか? エピデミオロジーとか疫学とかいうのはそのリサーチの道具という返事がよく返ってくるんですね。How about that? Yeah, however, so my boss many years ago talked to me epidemiology or statistics. Okay, today I'll talk about epidemiology and statistics combined. Let's say epidemiology. Epidemiology, we have two kinds of epidemiology. One is a research epidemiology. Research epidemiology is some sort, exactly, tool of research. But now, today, I will give you some idea about field epidemiology. Have you ever heard field epidemiology? Field means this. どうですか? これはあまり聞いたことがないですか? レクチャーでも。How about that? How about field epidemiology for those from overseas? Field epidemiology is some sort of tools for real public health issues. この2つのエピデミオロジーってよく言われたんですよね、私のボスが。Research tool, research epidemiology, those are exactly tools for research, making study designs and analyzing the data. However, we have another epidemiology tool for public health. これを日本語では実地疫学というんですよね。日本語がなかったから実地っていうのは実際の実験の字に地面の字と書いて実地疫学。And also, have you ever heard field epidemiology training program? これ聞いたことがありますか? How about from students from overseas participants? Have you ever heard field epidemiology? Okay, so that's some sort of introduction. And today I'll bring three parts. The first one is, what is field epidemiology? Explaining a field epidemiology. So talking about my background. これちょっと私の自己紹介しながらこの field epidemiology っていうのを紹介いたしますね。I believe, I know maybe many of you have very little idea about field epidemiology, but you've learned epidemiology itself, right? Lecture, case control study, cohort study. 習いましたよね。それはよくご存知だと思います。まだ試験は終わってないよ。The first one is field epidemiology with my introducing myself. The second one is field epidemiologist. Field epidemiologists is those who are able to work in the real public health world with knowledge and skills of epidemiology and biostatistics. 実際の公衆衛生の現場で、問題の現場で、エピデミオロジーとかスタティスティックを用いて動き回るパブリックヘルスプロフェッショナルの話。それが、So how do they work? How do they think about communicable disease control? ちょっとピンとこないかもしれない。時々日本語で挟みますね。ちょっとその方が良さそうな感じがします。And the third one is some short exercises, group works. Such group work will give you some story type case studies, and you are expected to do some priority setting exercise and also setting a control objectives in terms of communicable diseases. So, yeah, actually, as I mentioned, past few years, 7-8 years, I've been here to talk with you in this course, but the main objective, Kihara sensei invited me every year, and main objective of this course is, I believe, to give you some idea about future career path, because many of you, ちょっとピンとこがしら、皆様、日本卒業したらどうしますか? How about your future career? Think about that. Working in the universities, Kyoto University, it's one option. How about that? Another option, working in some other universities or some big companies to working with the knowledge and skills of epidemiology or public health, or research field. どうですか? こちらで皆さんリサーチフィールドなんかに興味があるかもしれない。I believe many of you are interested in the research-oriented future career path. But one of the reasons Kihara sensei invited me to talk with you is to introduce you to another career path, public health practitioner. Give you some ideas or flavor of public health practitioners. ですね、公衆衛生の現場でというか、危機管理の現場で働くキャリアパスもあるよっていうのを皆様にちょっと紹介してほしいっていうのもあって、私をいつも招いてくれてるんだと思ってます。So, actually, my background, actually I was graduated from the medical school in Japan. When I was a medical student, I'm very interested in some tropical medicine or international activities or focusing on the public health, or especially in the communicable disease. However, after spending several years graduate the universities, after spending several years in the public health field, I realized I have to study again. どうですか? 日本のカリキュラム、大学、this is graduate school. So how about undergraduate school in university in Japan? 皆さん大体日本の大学卒業してるんですよね。I realized, so when we work in the public health, that means working some health issues among human populations. So I have to study, I thought I had to study again. 人の集団の中で仕事をするのをもっぺん勉強しなくちゃならないなというのをちょっとかなり感じたんですね。You also have? But you spent several years in public health field, right? After graduating a university in Japan. So that's why you are here. And so did I. So that's why I studied in the universities in the United States and Europe again and again, and got some about skills and technology, get some skills and knowledge about epidemiology, and I called myself as a field epidemiologist. So what is field epidemiology?